T-I-M-E, time. The Bible views time in multiple ways, including as a gift to be used wisely. Time is a gift that needs to be used wisely. People do not know every day that they see that is a gift. Time is a gift to you. How you use the time matters a lot. There's a lot of things that are around our life that will distract us from using our time usefully. A lot of things. Many things that we call enjoyment are things that are distracting a lot of people from using their time to achieve the real goal that God created them for. Let's see the Bible, 1 John chapter 2, verse 17. I want to tell us today that Africa, we live one kind of life. When you give an African man time, African man will give himself time again and say we have what we call African time. And that is why I must tell you the truth. We are still behind. The blacks are still behind for no reason but because of time. Nothing. We have everything to go forward, but how we are using our time is our problem. If you tell Oyinbo man the meeting is 10 o'clock, 10 minutes to 10 Oyinbo man will be there. Tell African man he will add African time. Tell them 4 o'clock, they are coming by 5. Why? Because we have what we call African time. That is why development is not going on well in Africa. I am not telling you so. I'm a spiritual man that I don't teach anything that the spirit have not tell me. Am I talking to somebody? When you are able to use your time well, you will achieve great early in time. Do you hear what I say? When you use your time well, you will achieve great early in time. Then we that are parents already, if we are able to teach our children how to use their time well, they achieve great things early. But when we use the method of African time, we are giving them setback. Read the Bible.
The world and its desire pass away.
The world and its desire, all this distraction will pass away.
But whoever does the will of God,
whoever does the will of God,
lives forever.
He lives forever.
Here, children.
Here, children.
This is the last hour.
This is the last hour.
And as you have heard that the Antichrist is coming.
Remain there, leave it there. Glory be to God. Am I talking to somebody this morning? He said, do the will of God. There is no time. There is no time. Time given to you is like a capital. And on the last day, you will give account of how you use your time. You know, if somebody give you money, say go and start business, the person expects you for the capital to be there and for you to make gain. What you are doing all the time that is taking much of your time, what are you gaining out of it? Time. Anything that is taking your time and you are not getting anything, your brain is not working well. Am I talking to somebody? Our brain must work like white men. The white men don't exhaust their time doing things that they don't have gain. They do things that give them gain more with their time. Nobody knows tomorrow. We are talking about tomorrow. Nobody knows the next minute. What will happen in the next minute, you cannot tell. And that is why the time you have right now, not later, use it well. I was discussing with a man and he said, I am waiting. If God bless me very well, I'll start going to church, I'll start blessing people. I said, no, not so. The little you have now, what you can do for people, determine when you have plenty. And I give an example. I said, what we did for Valentine, let people come and enjoy, not because we have. Some of them were even credit. So if you are waiting until you are highly blessed before you bless people, you may not bless anybody till you die. If you hear me, sir, I hear you. Time is not waiting for anybody, and you don't know what will happen in the next minute. I have seen it. That a man prepared for church, and as they want to go to church, the family left before him. He's a police officer in Maraba that I know very well. As the man family left before him, he told them, I am coming. He never go again. He lied down to rest and die. I also know another man that they were preparing for on Sunday service like this. Everything was going well. Man that does not know the next minute, he told his wife, put water on the fire, let me buy bread and milk that we use to do tea. He crossed the road, he buy the thing. As he's crossing back, motor jam him and he died there. So when they come to tell the family that your husband is dead, he said, what kind of expensive joke is this? Why? Because to her, it is not time. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes, sir.
Don't play with time, because time waits for no man. Don't use your time uselessly. Use it usefully, because time is a capital, is a gift from God that is going to ask me and you, how do you use all your time on earth? Let's see the Bible, 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse number 2.
For he says,
in
the time of my favor I heard you, and in the day of salvation I helped you. I tell you, now is the time of God's favor. Now is the time of God's favor.
Now is the time of God's favor.
Now is the day of salvation.
Now is the day of salvation. Now is the day, yes?
We put no stumbling block in anyone's path, so that our ministry will not be discredited.
Time. There is no tomorrow to our salvation. Go out to tell somebody now that there is no time, because time is not waiting. Now, go to the book of Jeremiah 29. Timetable your life. The man that is not planning to succeed is already planning to fail. You hear what I say?
Yes, sir.
If you don't have a plan, know yourself that you are planning to fail. So if you don't want to fail, make a plan, because God has a plan for you. But if you are not telling your plan with the plan of God, you don't have any plan, He will leave you planless. So make a plan. Jeremiah 29 verse 11.
For I know the plans I have for you.
I know the plans I have for you. God did not create me and you for nothing, because He knows that there is no time. So He planned. He has a timetable. Have a timetable for your life. Where do I go today? Where do I go tomorrow? How many minutes should I spend there? How many hours should I go there? Let's leave African time. He said, I know the plan I have for you.
Declare the Lord.
Declare the Lord.
Plan to prosper you.
Plan to prosper you.
Not to harm you.
Not to harm you.
Plan to give you hope and a future.
That plan to give you hope and a future. But now God has a plan for you and you have no plan. How can you enjoy that future? Time. When you are useless in your time and God already has a plan for you to prosper, plan for you to succeed, plan for you to be full of hope. Even though I have no money in my account, because of I see God plan for my life, I get hope. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes, sir.
So when your eye is open to the plan of God and you are also planning your life, your hope can never be dashed. You will not be among those that will wake up in the night and start thinking, I am not succeeding, I am not making it. No, where am I going from here? No, because you know time. A lot of people use their time on things that are unnecessary. Wasting time on argument, talking about footballers. Some people can sit down from morning till night, wasting time talking about celebrity. They say, do you know Davido? Davido has a house in Banana Island. Do you know Whiskey? He has a house in Coconut Island. Am I talking to somebody? The time you are supposed to be working to be the Davido of your family, to be the Whiskey of your family, you are using it to discuss Davido. You are using it to discuss Ronaldo. You are using it to discuss Argentina. You don't know what you are doing. Am I talking to somebody this morning? Some people sit down, they discuss pastor, that man of God, that man of God. There's a man that anytime I want to engage him small, I go bring political talk. If he has business, somebody want to buy something, I think I have one close to him too. This our brother. One man, one pig. That's a good example. If you want that man to sit down with you, just bring political talk, say Tinubu no try, he will come and settle very well. He said, I didn't tell you now. There's another man who is a barrister. That one, even though he's going out and you see him, you talk about Tinubu, he said, Tinubu is going to give us 5 meats. He said, we'll be eating food with 5 meats in our plate by February this year. No be much with it. How many of us don't eat the 5 meats? The man argued with us for more than I think Brother Kingsley were there. If you want that man to stay 3 hours, bring Tinubu talk. He will tell you how Tinubu is planning. He doesn't know Tinubu. You know they see Tinubu. You know they gain anything out of it. He is trekking up and down. But he can discuss how Tinubu will prosper this nation. That anybody cannot do what Tinubu will do for 3 hours. For 3 hours. Use your time for things that will give you gain, not things that are unnecessary, not things that are not giving you any fruition. Am I talking to somebody? John chapter 9, verse 4. Don't use your time for things that you like. There are some things that I do. I'm regretting today. You see that sometimes if I close church now, I stay around my house. If I want to hang out, I go hang out with my church member for 1 year and come back to my. There's a time that I waste all the time. If I close from church, there's more than 100, 200,000 in my account, and I'm going to lodge in hotel and waste all the time. Yes, doing nonsense. Time. The time that is remaining now, I want to impart the whole world before I go home. I'm fasting about the time. I am not taking it for granted, and I'm not joking with the time. If I see anybody around me who does not know what I am thinking about my time now, I say this one don't know. Am I talking to somebody? They tell you say make you come swear to you come dey laugh. You don't know say to do the key person. Are you hearing me? Yes, the world is a place that you don't need to joke with your time. Am I teaching good this morning? Yes, sir. When did I say should open?
John 9:4.
Then let's read the Bible.
As long as it is day, we must do the works of him who sent us.
As long as it is day, do the work of him that sent you.
Night is coming when no one can walk.
Night is coming when no one can walk. Time. The difference between day and night is T, which is time. I said the difference between day and night is T, which is time. And so he said in the day, your daytime is today, not tomorrow. Today as you are alive, do what you can do to glorify God and to show love to humanity. There is no time. If you are waiting that until you succeed, I will support church, I will support the prophet, I will support my member, I will support when I am rich. No time. Am I talking to somebody? Yes, there is no time. Do God's work now. God's work is not more than how you can invite somebody to church, how you can bless somebody outside going to church. Even though it's not your church member, you didn't invite him to church, bless somebody. Don't wait for when you are becoming. You know, yeah. Don't wait until you are fully balanced. The year that I gave 2 cars to my pastor, I have not more than that 2. And I gave the 2. I was arguing with God when God said, give me 1. When I want to get that, they say, I'm not collecting 1 again. Give me your own, give me your wife's own. Because he has become a church member there already. Yes. And I brought the 2 cars. I didn't have 3. I gave it to junior pastors under me. They were cruising car. And God said, I should not enter the car again. So if they pass, they are not permitted to carry me in the car that I'm the owner and I dash them. You get that kind of principle. But after 3 months, somebody called me on the road and dashed me a tear leather car. Dash. The commissioner of police wife. Am I talking to somebody? Yes, sir. Don't wait. Because if I wait until my car full everywhere, I would have never given them car. I have a little land. I built my little house and I dash them the rest. The pastors. Don't wait. No time. Do something for somebody.
90 verse 12.
Yes, sir.
Teach us to number our days.
Teach us to number our days.
That we may gain a heart of wisdom.
So that we can have the heart of wisdom. It is until you know, say, as you see today, don't get assurance of tomorrow. I tell you true, there are a lot of people that have plans for today that they died yesterday. So while you are planning, that's why I started by telling you, give time to God. Do the will of God as little as you can. He's the only sustainer, the keeper of your life. Create time for him.